We're done, and it's
And
a
it's giving
wrap.
cut. It's giving cut.
Oh yeah, let me take the
We
picture
good?
for you three.
Oh yes.
The girlies, thank you. The girlies, thank you.
Got
the
you, got
girlies.
you, got you.
She definitely inspired me. I would just like to say that because I have things going on, and if it wasn't for her in this moment, I would not be thinking about doing
giving
greatness later. Thank you.
Period.
The calculations have been done, and the math is mathing.
That's the point.
The math is
If you don't have friends to inspire you, what are your friends for?
Correct.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because over here on this block, I'm sure you're gonna find a little bit of something you love, okay? I know it's a different type of aesthetic than my usual vlogs or gym talk or even food content. And I'm sure by the title of the video, you know why you're here, okay? I did actually previously film a docu-style video. As for the content, fire. Shout out to my girl Backkkkkkk and Tommy Tyler on IG. Go follow my girls, okay? I don't know, it wasn't quite me. So now here we are. You know, whether you're new here or already part of the mob, because I already mob ties, you already know. Period. I am going to reintroduce myself. My name is Ruby. I am the founder and the creative director of the Mieko Lifestyle, a wellness brand built from everything that I love. Feeling good from the outside in, intentional living, and creating a real sense of community. You know what? I didn't start Mieko just for a quick cash grab. Don't get me wrong. While the money is good and part of the journey, I feel like Mieko is bigger than that. It's about creating a real sense of community, yes, but creating something real and meaningful that truly reflects who I am and what I stand for. You know, if you watch my vlogs, or my videos, or if you have been following me for a while, you already know we're gonna laugh over here. It's good vibes, good aesthetic, a little drinky drink, a little smoky smoke. You already know. But I'm also about balance, because I'm a boss and a visionary, okay? This brand will be a living proof of that, and I can't wait for you to see. But in the meantime, come into my world. Let's talk about the rebrand.
Inspired you to create Mieko Lifestyle?
Since I was a child, I was always into self-care, you know, and wellness. But not the deep holistic type though, but the type that makes you feel good and feel good in your skin, you know? I remember always using mixing. I used to basically mix products together, like lotion together, face mask, all of that. Okay. Also, I remember my dad, when I was like just chilling at home, but you know when your child is super calm and you have to peep to make sure they're not doing something stupid. I remember my dad doing just that, and I had a whole face mask on, and I was only like 6 or 7. My aunt also, I remember last time I went to visit Florida, my aunt was like, this girl know how to relax. Baby, she knows how to relax. I'm telling you, wellness and self-care always been a part of me since childhood. Fast forward to a few years later though, I developed what we call hormonal psoriasis on my face. You know, I believe that the skin is the body's way of communicating with us. So when I started to break out or flare up, I took it as a sign that something inside me needed my attention. So I did try like a few natural and organic products. It worked for a while, but then the flare-ups would come back, and even worse than prior to me using the product. So I knew I had to dig a little bit deeper. And that's when I came across sea moss. Sea moss, if you know me, You know, that's my holy grail. Okay, I love sea moss. So, and right now, just so you know, sea moss is the core ingredient of the Mieko body care line. So when I discovered sea moss, yes, I was using it on my face as a face mask, but I started incorporating it in my food because everybody knows what you eat shows on your skin. So of course, I clean up my eating habits, more water intakes, collagen, electrolytes, vitamin A, B, all of that. But sea moss made my it made my skin good. Okay, good. I felt good. I looked good, but because I was incorporating it in my food, I felt good. Then came the turning point. I'm laughing now, but when that happened, crashed out, honey. I was laid off from a job that I had for almost 5 years, right before the pandemic hit. But thankfully, I received a very good compensation, and that's when the spirit of Berman came into me. And I was like, yup, it's time to invest. I wanted to invest, yes, for freedom of time. I mean, financial freedom, but mostly for freedom of time. I wanted to be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, anytime, anywhere, without compromising my everyday priority. So if you mix childhood passion, skin struggles, and the ambition to create a life that's authentic to mine, Mieko Lifestyle was born.
What does the brand name Mieko mean to you, and how did you choose it?
You know, Mieko is actually a Japanese name. I remember when I was at the stage of searching for a brand name, I didn't want something that would box me, especially when it comes to culture or place. Yes, Canadian, like born in Canada, Haitian descent, women, proud to be. But I wanted Mieko to be something universal, something that could speak to anyone when it comes to wellness. So when I came across the name Mieko and saw that it meant beautiful blessing or child of prosperity, I was immediately drawn to it because that's exactly the type of energy and presence I want Mieko to have in people's lives. You know, it felt soft. Well, it still feels soft, elegant, it's memorable, and super easy to pronounce. The name itself carries like a sense of gentle empowerment and quiet confidence. It's like a lifestyle. So putting Mieko and lifestyle together wasn't just a branding decision. It was actually exactly the type of energy I envision when it comes to aesthetic and feel I wanted people to have when it comes to Mieko. Mieko lifestyle.
What does Mieko represent to you?
Mieko is the most authentic expression of who I am. A woman who values self-care, wellness, intentional living, and feeling good from the outside in. But let's not forget about luxury, honey. Because yes, I have the soul of a healer, but I'm also a little bourgeois, okay? It's like comfort meets class. But I feel like it's also more than just beautifully packaged products. It's basically a sanctuary that I've created for anyone who's going through it when it comes to wellness. It's like when your parent says, I've went through it, so you don't have to. That's exactly what I'm doing with Mieko. I'm basically doing the behind the scene work so you can step into your peace with caring. So what does Mieko represent to me? It's power, softness, self-preservation, self-reflection. It's basically the luxury of putting yourself first while creating a spa at home just to click on your laptop.
Faced any challenges along the way, and how did you overcome them?
Did I? Absolutely. You know when you're doing everything right, but things starts to go wrong, or all the way left, that was me in 2021. Sales started to slow down. Like, I eventually sold out, but it was way slower than the initial launch. As Ruby right now, I feel like when I watch myself in my business when it comes to Mieko, I was basically all over the place. I was selling lashes, I was selling lash care, lingerie, and what's crazy to me, my best seller, the body scrub. I had just 1 cent of body scrub, which is crazy. So people, they were eating body scrub, like they were ready for something new. They wanted new scent, which I understood, but I wasn't there yet. So you guess it, sales started to slow down, and my motivation, it started to fade. Then, November 2021, I received a call from my aunt. Boom, my dad is sick, very sick. So you guessed it, Mieko took the back burner because I was hurt, distracted. I was like, damn, before I'm 40, I'm losing both my parents? What the fuck? It was like, I was in the worst place mentally. When my dad passed away in January 2023, it got worse. My mental, trash. I was spending money like crazy, so no money to invest. But you know, I'm someone who's very rich. I believe that God always gonna give us a few signs, not a few, a lot of signs. Well, when it comes to me, because I'm a Taurus, I'm a hard-headed. So a lot of signs to realign you with the kind of person that, not the kind, but the person you're meant to be on this earth. My mom had this saying when I was fucking up, when I was a teenager. She used to say in Haitian Creole, "By the top, that basically means, bitch, get your balls up. I don't know what the hell you're doing, but get your shit together." This kept replaying in my head over and over and over. Like, slightly crazy? Yeah, let's say that. I even, like, at some point I was blocking that saying. I was blocking it. But guess what? When I was blocking my mom saying, you guys started to message me. Yo, where's Mieko? I can't wait for the new version. My friends talking about my business to random people. You know, Ruby got a business, eh? She used to sell body scrubs. Fire. My family, yo, don't quit. You better not quit. And to be honest, all these little messages, y'all messages, my friends, my family, my mom, God, I was like, okay, God, I get it. I get it. I'm gonna get my shit together. So that's what I did. I got my shit together, went back to therapy, dug deep, did a lot of research, and I eventually found my niche, wellness. And what I love about wellness is how vast it is, because you can basically do anything you want with it as long as you stay true to yourself and what you stand for. So now, here we are.
Brands stand out in the wellness and self-care space?
Everyone has their own DNA, right? Well, Mieko has my DNA all over it. Like, to me, it's not just a business. I'm creating from a place where I feel like it's my story, it's my healing journey, it's my rituals. Like, it's basically whatever I do to feel better and look better. Okay? I feel like I'm creating from a place of authenticity and realness, and I feel like people like that. People like real. I know I do. You know, I started Mieko from the ground up. I'm not just selling scrubs and body care and wellness ebooks. That's not what I do. I'm basically sharing with you guys my personal rituals, basically what I do to recalibrate myself. It's basically for anyone who values self-care and wants to feel good in their skin. It's also about that elevated experience, from the packaging to the texture, the scent. I want you to feel like when you buy anything Mieko, you step into your own spa at home. You're creating your own sanctuary at home, and you're feeling good, you look good, you're vibing with yourself. Okay?
Products do you offer, and what do you want people to feel when they use them?
Let me paint the picture. Imagine after a long day of work, you get home, you get into a warm shower, you exfoliate your skin with a rich body scrub, then you dry your skin. You rinse first, then you dry your skin, you moisturize with a Luxe body butter, put on a comfortable and buttery bathrobe, light a spliff and a candle, and you're like, you know what? Let me pour myself some tea, yeah, but should I listen to a guided meditation or read a wellness ebook? You see that? A whole vibe. That's what I'm creating. That's what I'm providing. But if you go on my website, which is here, if you go on my website, you will see right now I'm offering a wellness library where you can find 3 of my ebooks that I've wrote earlier this year. I have Take Care of Yourself One Page at a Time, which is a journaling guide. Basically, it tells you what is journaling and it helps you find your own journaling style. I also have The Art of Self-Love, which is pretty much self-explanatory, because if you don't love yourself first, who can? You have to love yourself first, but you have to love yourself good. And my personal favorite, an ebook that I wrote on my birthday, I dropped it on my birthday. It's The Ultimate 420 Wellness and Self-Care Guide. It's basically a 420 ebook. It's either for seasoned smokers or if you're just new into the 420 world. It's basically giving you tips, insights on different type of products, 420 products, but make it wellness and self-care. Okay? But we're not stopping there. Very soon, when I say very soon, I'm talking about weeks soon, I will be having 3 new body scrubs available with 3 new scents, all new. And this will come in bundles because I will be offering also body butters and candles. So of course you'll be able to buy everything individually, but it comes in a bundle. So I'll have a women's line, a unisex line, and a men line. Okay, I'm telling you, my beauty is growing and evolving. So stay tuned. Follow my socials. Go on TikTok, go on Instagram, and follow my page. I'm telling you, subscribe to my YouTube because there's no more hiatus. Okay, we're on. Once we're on, we're gonna be on and on and on. Okay. I want people to feel like whenever they use my products, damn, I feel good, I smell good, my skin looks nice. Let me go order some more. I want you to come back to me again and again and again.
And how do you want people to feel when they think about the Mieko lifestyle years from now?
I want people to be like, damn, her products are fire. And she really kept going. That's dope. Look at her now. You know, I'm trying not to cry. When they were about to close my mom's casket, I remember telling her, Mommy, I'm gonna make you proud no matter what it takes. Thankfully, my dad, I was able to tell him to not worry, that I was gonna be good because the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right? And I remember him smiling. You know, whether you get along with your parents, I know when you get along with your parents, yes, you have your own dreams, you have your own whatever, but I feel like one of your goals is to make your parents proud. And if you don't get along with your parents, you want to prove them wrong. Like, yeah, look at me now. What you gotta say? Huh? Huh? You see, that's my why. I want people to be like, damn, this is not just a business to her. It's basically me being resilient to the promises I make to my parents. You know, I lost both my parents before the age of 40. So shit, I didn't get the chance to make them proud while they were alive. Can I at least do it while they watch over me in spirit? Everything that I do, every post, every formula, everything is done with purpose, with these promises in mind. To me, Mieko Lifestyle is not just a business or a brand. It's basically my legacy and my healing journey.
That's who he want revenge over. Yeah.